use enough force early, correctly and competently, that will save you from having to use more force later to dig your way out of the hole. If George Zimmerman had pulled pepper spray, sprayed Trayvon Martin, backed off and called 911, what are the odds that we would have ever heard of George Zimmerman or Trayvon Martin?
Great point.
Almost. If you heard a news story that said two dudes argument, one guy sprays the other dude, you'd be like, who cares? What's the big deal, right? That's like having a news story on car drives by house. What else they do? Nothing. They just drove by. That's not a drive-by. You know, that doesn't. It wouldn't have been an event, and we wouldn't have one guy on trial for murder who is a social pariah, lost his house, wife left him, etc. We wouldn't have a young man dead. And my admonition to you is, because it applies to everybody, is if you use enough force early, correctly and competently, that will save you from having to use more force later to dig your way out of the hole. Does that make sense? At what point did George Zimmerman's event turn into a deadly force event? Not until he's on the ground, losing a ground fight, getting his coconut bounced off the pavement. So up until that point, it wasn't a deadly force event, was it?